Yeah, let's just dive right into the middle of the chaos. Alright, so picture this. Yuuki and his crew, the moderate clown troupe, are pulling off a textbook escape. They've just turned the holy empire of Lobilius upside down, and now they're making their getaway. I mean, it's a strategic retreat, and everything is going exactly according to plan. It's perfect.
Until it wasn't. Just as they're about to vanish without a trace, bam! Their path is blocked. Out of absolutely nowhere.
A man and his maids just appear. And their presence is so overwhelming, it feels like the air itself is getting heavy. Laplace, who's always the one looking over his shoulder, he's the first to speak up. "Who are ya?" You can just hear the suspicion in his voice. And the guy doesn't even flinch. He doesn't respond, doesn't even look at Laplace. His eyes are locked right on Yuuki. And to really get why this stare down is so important, we gotta understand the guy being stared at. We need to know what makes Yuuki Kagurazaka tick. So let's hit rewind. Who exactly is Yuuki? To get him, you have to go back to the beginning, back to his pretty tragic origins on Earth. Let's dig into what really drives this guy. Okay, so back on Earth, Yuuki was basically a genius. He even had a secret superpower, psychokinesis. His life was, well, perfect. Until it wasn't. His parents died in a car crash, and that tragedy just shattered everything. But here's the kicker. When he looked into it, he found out the driver wasn't some villain. He was just an ordinary guy, totally overworked by a flawed system. And that's when Yuuki realized the real enemy wasn't a person, it was society itself. And that's where his whole motivation comes from. He decided right then and there that he had to take revenge on society. He wanted to tear it all down and build something new. But before he could figure out how to even start, poof, he gets yanked out of his world and summoned into a brand new one.
All right, so that brings us to his ambition in this new world. What happens when you give a guy who hates the system the power to change it?
Well, in this new world, he's not powerless anymore. Not even close. He gets a unique skill called Creator. I mean, just think about that name. It's the power to literally create and shape the rules of the world. It's like being handed the ultimate cheat code, especially for someone who wants to burn the old rulebook. And you see how brilliant he is right away. The very first thing that happens is he gets summoned by this demon lord, Kozalem, who tries to trap him with a domination curse. Bad move. Yuuki, in like a split second, analyzes the situation, figures out the rules of this new world, and uses Creator to whip up anti-skill. This new skill just nullifies any attack with evil intent. The curse completely backfires, and bam, Kozalem is defeated and becomes his servant. Talk about turning the tables. So now, with this incredible power and a demon lord at his side, Yuuki's goal becomes crystal clear. He's gonna conquer this imperfect world and lead it in what he sees as the right direction. And that brings us right back to where we started. His latest big plan: unleash the rampaging hero Chronoa, cause a ton of chaos, and just slip out the back door during the confusion. So while his crew is arguing about what happened, and you can see the different takes here, Footman thinks it's a total victory, that Chronoa must have wiped everyone out. Laplace and Tira, though, they're not so sure. They know Rimuru is stupidly powerful, and with two other demon lords there, yeah, it's a toss-up. But while they're debating, Yuuki's not really listening. He's got this deep, unsettling feeling that something has gone very, very wrong. It's just this ominous feeling. You know, his gut instinct is kicking in big time. Part of him wants to stick around and see what's what, gather some info, but his intuition is just screaming, get out. He trusts that instinct. It saved him before. So he makes the call. We leave, now. And here's the thing. His gut was 100% right, but he was just a little too slow. So we're back at the standoff. And of course, Footman, being Footman, just can't help himself. He sees someone in the way and he's like, ho, 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 if you insist on getting in our way, and just rushes into attack. And it's not even a fight. In a blink, another figure, one of the maids, just appears and pins Footman to the ground with one hand. One hand. He's completely taken out instantly. And right there, everyone realizes the power gap between them and these strangers it's not a gap, it's a canyon. And it turns out these aren't just any maids. No way. They're Mizari and Rain. They're primordial demons. We're talking two of the most ancient and powerful beings in the entire world. This is a very, very bad sign.
So, if they're the servants, then who in the world is their master?
Guy Crimson, the Lord of Darkness. We're talking the strongest of the demon lords, a being whose power isn't just immense, it's basically a fundamental force of the universe. This isn't just an obstacle, this is an immovable object.
So, here's the million-dollar question. Yuuki's genius has been his trump card against everything and everyone. But how do you outsmart someone who doesn't just play the game, he is the game? He's trapped by the strongest demon lord in existence. Is there any way out of this?
So, what happens next? Yuuki's backed into a corner like never before. To see how this incredible confrontation unfolds, you know what to do. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to The Anime Architect so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of Tensura.